3. I'm not going to talk at all.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
So the Hornets starting five. They've got Nick Richards. Miller is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Suggs, pounded by Ball. Harris on the wing. From 10 feet away, and the jumper is good.
When Gary Harris is getting points inside, defense could be in for a long night, folks.
Ball passes to MP. Top of the key. Rebound by the Magic. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here's Miller. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
And here are the Magic now. I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the middle. And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Suggs. Harris has got his second bucket on the night. Ball passes to MP. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Ball passes to MP. Puts the move on. No good there.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just a great play by Paolo Banchero. Sees the defender closing, knows he's got to get it off in a hurry.
From deep, MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Fourth, MP.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter, and Paolo Banchero's subbed in for Wagner. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And here's Harris outside. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Cody Martin. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wagner. Still no points. For 3, Harris, that's good.
Harris can make you pay from deep. This guy has got such confidence in that three-point shooting ability. Go ahead, Gary Harris.
Here's Ball. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And in the midst of this 5-game losing streak, it can't sit well with any of them, but especially not a competitor like MP.
He's one of those guys who hates to lose, even more than he loves to win. So you can bet he's motivated to get off the schneid. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Richards is checked in for Williams. So it's the Hornets now, after the basket by Orlando. Here's MP. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Taken away. Ball taking his time here. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Isaac outside. 4-3. Richards pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, Williams. Martin, the pass to MP. Right at the free throw line. Charlotte again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, B.A. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Ball.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Outside, Williams. Harris against MP. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Harris. Here's Carter. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Carter's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wagner outside. The shot won't fall. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Magic out in front, up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Orlando Magic.
You could just.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, been quite a game for Gary Harris.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Harris. From downtown. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Stolen by MP. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Miller. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here we go. Tries to break his ice. And MP with a layup. MP's got his first points of the game.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Pass to Banchero. And Williams over to help. Back to Suggs. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Harris misses. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Up the floor. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Harris misses. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Miller, the pass to MP. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Here's Harris. Williams grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
MP against Harris. MP shot is off.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A., it's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Suggs. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. MP up top. He's guarded by Anthony. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 8 now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first.
For the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Harris comes in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bertans. Miller's checked in for Martin. And MP subbed in for Mann. MP outside. MP drives in. And they pick up 2.
This is where you see a crack in the defense. MP runs with it. That's a nice play.
The Magic have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. On the court for Charlotte, MP is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Miller. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Pass to MP. 11 feet out. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Harris finds Wagner. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Suggs with the bucket.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
MP way outside. Again, MP missing. The Magic have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. That one goes. Count it. And the Magic lead by 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Banchero outside. Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Suggs, the pass to Banchero, 5 to shoot. Now Wagner. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harris has got 19 points. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte, trailing by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
A line change here for Orlando. MP against Anthony. Pass to Isaac. There's Fultz with a three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. MP left side. Stripped away. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Batase. Pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. And the Magic lead by 20.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Okashevsky with it. Back to MP. And stolen by Anthony. Outside Fultz. Down low. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Can't win them all.
It seems like right now, everything that can go wrong for this team is going wrong.
We, have to remember that every game is a new.
I don't want to see you out tonight unless you win. You hear me?
I hate these guys, man. Y'all better win tonight.